what Mark Farner thought about Led Zeppelin and the first British invasion, and what his good friend Janis Joplin thought about the British invasion, and what she did about it with chocolate. Take a listen. Did you get the Zeppelin thing? Did you? What was your interpretation of those guys?
I thought they were good musicians, but as far as that whole British invasion thing, it just boggled my mind because I never saw a British band who didn't sing in American English. And flattery, when you imitate someone, that is the most sincere form of flattery. So it was the opposite to me and my friend Janis Joplin, because we spoke of this as she was smearing chocolate all over the seats of a helicopter that the Rolling Stones were going to use next.
Why? She didn't like them? Why? Is this a joke?
This is the truth. This is the story, brother. She did not like, because like what you and I are just now, we would sit and have this conversation. British invasion, my ass. Those guys sing in American English because we are the only ones free. Those guys are born subjects to the crown. They're born subjects to assholes. And I'm going, yeah, baby, talk to me. And she's smearing this chocolate all over these plush seats in this helicopter that's been done up like a motorhome inside. And that's back when Mick wore those white satin pants, the ones with the big brown stain on the back. Woo! She was, and it was Florida, hotter than the sheriff's pistol, brother. I'm talking that melted chocolate. There's no way they could have avoided setting in it unless they put something down and sat on that.
For musicians who, and I run into more than a few, and you do probably too, what advice would you give them for them to be grounded? I mean, being in front of the stage, I'm overstating the obvious with you. You've done it so many times and done it very well, where, there's that, it's real. They're loving you. It's true, but they don't really know you, but they love your music and that's why you're there. And it's everyone's happy. But how do you stay grounded? I mean, the farming thing to me is amazing because getting into the ground and getting dirty is, yes. It goes back to the beginning of time, but what's your advice?
Well, the grounding that you're speaking of, Brother John, there is that physical grounding that takes place when you are on your hands and knees in the dirt. You can get the same kind of grounding walking barefoot in the sand on a beach. Seriously, there's something that happens, something that transpires in that kind of, when you're hooking up with Mother Earth, skin to skin, so to speak. And for that grounding, there is the physical. But to keep your head grounded, flattery is as deceit, meaning not from the one who's flattering you. Certainly that's not their intention. It's when you buy it. That's when it becomes deceitful, because you're adding from one's imagination, so from another person's imagination, to your own stature, to your own self. You got to stay away from that. You got to keep away from that and just keep with who you are. Be grateful. Have the attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for, it's not a gift. Music is not a gift. A lot of people, more people refer to it as a gift, brother. This is what they've said to me. And I always correct them. It's not a gift. It's a talent. And we were all given talents. Some are great plumbers. I have a friend who plums his ass off. He's a great guy. He comes up with things. I go, where do you get that? He says, dude, I've been doing this 40 years. Are you kidding me? And everybody's got a talent in there. I just happen to have been able to use mine to make my income and provide a living for myself and my family. And therefore, I'm blessed. I'm very grateful to have that. But each of us have talents. And when we find that, we're able to hang on to it, identify with it, and let that be our grounding. Let that knowledge, that firmness, that affirmation of that be what keeps us on the ground, and don't let other people's words blow us up.
You know what I hear? I hear you're lucky. I said, well, wait a minute. I had to do the work to get into that room, you know?
Yeah, brother. Lucky my ass.
Yeah. We'll have more from Mark Farner in the next few days. Keep looking for the full video in the top of the description. When it's ready, it'll be on all the videos. You'll be able to access it. All the information at the very top of the description. We have brand new Rock History Music hats. We're very excited about this because people have been bugging us for baseball caps forever. There's 2 different kinds. There's links at the top of the description. You can donate to the channel or join that Patreon we told you about. Mark Farner has a brand new segment on his website, markfarner.com, which is called Farner Chords, where you can learn how to play like he does. It's for advanced users, but if you're there, check it out. Links in the description. And of course, comment on our videos, share our videos on social media, subscribe to the channel, and like our videos. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music. Take care of yourself.